Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to work on the buy now or add to cart functionality. So let me head on over to the project to work on it. In the project, I'm going to open the products, and then in the products, we have this add to cart. Instead of this add to cart, I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to create here a form. I'm going to say form, and then inside this form we need many things. We need to take data with us. In order to be able to add a product to cart, we need information about that product. So I'm going to create hidden input. So I'm going to say input type hidden, ID is name is ID, and value is the ID, double curly braces, and then product $sign product arrow ID. And we need to repeat this. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the second thing that we need to know is the name. Here, name. The third is the price. And then the sale price, sale underscore price, and then the quantity, and here the value of the quantity cannot be product quantity because the product quantity belongs to us. Product quantity represents the quantity we have in our inventory. Therefore, the quantity here, by default, I'm going to allow the customer to add 1. I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say here 1. I'm going to allow the customer to add 1 item, and then they can increase this later from the cart. The last input is image. Here, image. We also need another input for the add to cart button. I'm going to say input type submit and value add to cart. Let me now save and let me refresh. So as you can see, we have here add to cart button. We can also say here class btn warning. Let me now test. In order to test, I'm going to go to the products, and then here we have these. If I click on add to cart, this is going to add it to cart. But for now, we still need to work on the add to cart in order to display the product in the cart. We need to activate this form. So to activate this form, we need to give it method. The method is going to be post and action. The action is the root that we will use. So I'm going to say root, and then add underscore to underscore cart. Finally, we need to say add CSRF. So what is this? This code is going to protect the form from hackers. Simply going to protect the form from hackers. However, if you want to know more about this code, you can take my course. The title of the course is Security Best Practices for PHP Developers, where I'm explaining in depth what this does. But here, what you need to know is that you need to know that this is just going to protect the form from hackers. Now, we need to create this add to cart root in the web.php. So let me open the web.php to create this add to cart root. I'm going to create this add to cart. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to say root, and then post, and then add to cart, add underscore to underscore cart, and then comma, and then cart controller class add to cart, and then name add to cart. And then we need to create the same exact root, but it's going to be a get request. I'm going to say get, and then add to cart. And if the request is get, if it's a get request, we take the user to the home page, because I'm only going to allow the user to add to cart using the post request. So here I'm going to say return redirect to the / which is the home page. The last step is to create this add to cart function. So we need to create this add to cart function in the project in the cart controller. So in the cart controller, I'm going to create this add to cart. So I'm going to say here public, and then function add to cart, function add underscore to underscore cart. Now let me save everything.